up? I'm Kevin Pereira. It's nice to see you. Thank you. Yeah. Who's already on vacation, huh?
And I'm Candace Bailey. We're coming to you live from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles.
That is right. On the show today, surfing legend Garrett McNamara broke a world record by riding a 90-foot wave.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. 90 feet.
I got a record for the world's largest teabagging. Did it on this show, so you see that all the time at Raging Waters. I mean, that's... He's more of a man than I'll ever be. Then Grace Helbig takes us shopping for Secret Santa with Grace's Guide. Find out what to buy for your boss, and that weird guy that no one talks to, and the office slut. Candace?
Kevin?
Yes?
You were not just calling me the office slut.
No, I was it's your time to read it. Tell them what's going on the show.
Okay.
What a whore. Well, both thing to think or say.
You got me.
Hey!
And today's gadget
She bangs a lot
holiday
of dudes,
gift.
that's what I'm saying. What? No, good. Sorry.
Gift guide reviews the 27-inch iMac.
Oh my God!
You should totally buy one if you can afford it, because they are super cool. Plus, Devin Faraci joins us for DVD Tuesday with new dishes of Warrior and Colombiana.
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 Hey, Colombiana.
Colombiana.
On the Blu-ray,
Colombiana.
papi, ay. Let's get the let's get the day's headlines, shall we?
Here's Sarah.
Hey!
Hi,
How would you say Colombiana?
Colombiana.
Oh yeah.
Colombiana.
You win.
Good?
Yep.
Very good.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, you know what? Today, the guy who pirated Wolverine Origins, he gets jail time.
What?
Firefox found a way to bypass that harsh anti-piracy act that's pissing everyone off. And a California man has been ordered to stop giving away his sperm. Yeah, I'll tell you. Is it?
I don't just give that majesty away.
Yes, you do.
I told
That's
you.
just pennies on eBay. I don't just give that stuff out for free. How dare you?
Thanks,
You
Sarah.
give it to anything with legs, Kevin.
Legs aren't even a requirement.
Thanks, Sarah.
It's really not. The barrier to entry is pretty low.
Uh,
Where are you going? She just disappeared. Oh, she's back.
I thought I was
Sarah's
done.
back.
Okay, bye.
No, stay with her. Stay with her. Stay with her.
No.
Stay with her.
Stop right now.
Where are you
Top five
going?
things on the web.
Where are you gonna go? She's running out of
Around the
studio.
net. Around the net.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh my God! Let's do it. At number 5. We got some gymnastics, everybody.
Yeah. What is the opposite of stick the landing?
What?
This.
Oh. The additional tumbles were
See, he
a
landed
nice
on his
touch.
neck back.
Broke the neck back. You can't do that. It's a
Man,
very
that
sensitive
guy
region.
did so much stuff wrong. It was frustrating to me.
What, you mean like technically?
Yes.
Oh, you're an expert at this non-sport. I forgot.
Yeah, but let me tell you that guy is not. I mean, first off, he was on the women's uneven bars.
You don't
Men don't
say.
even
That's
go
crazy.
on the women's uneven bars. They go on the
Why
men's
would-
high bar.
That's fascinating. Are
But
you're
to
still gonna
attempt a
explain it, aren't you?
maneuver like that,
Wow. You don't say.
and that is why that guy is the worst gymnast ever.
Oh, well. It's good to know. Good to know. Thank you. Such an intricate sport. I didn't know.
Earlier this year, we saw a clip of an old talk show, earlier this year, a few weeks ago, from the 80s,
It's technically correct. Earlier this year.
where an exquisitely mulleted man gave us a very unique whistling rendition of George on My Mind.
You did indeed. Today, at number 4, we revisit one of the best internet discoveries of the year. Okay, all right. So that video is great. Here it is again. but with a slightly different vocal track.
Sing it if you know
Now that is an act I would pay to see.
Really? Because I would...
you didn't let me finish.
Oh.
That was an act I would pay to see go away.
I really liked the video.
I really did too.
I did.
I actually did
I would
too.
hire
That's
him to sing at a
hysterical.
kid's party if he were allowed near kids. You know, truly the internet has been kind to us this month. Today's number 3 item is the newest entry in another recent gem, Stuff Girls Say. We saw the first video earlier this year.
Earlier this year,
Remember
like
that?
a week ago. Chances are, if you know a girl, or if you are a girl yourself,
Hey.
you have heard, yes you are, you've heard or said at least a dozen of these phrases.
Hey, where are you? Hey, where are you? I'm waving. Hi. How long have you guys been open? How's your mom? You open this for me? Kinda want a hot dog. Do you want to split a cookie? Is that a mojito? Can I have a chip? Is that lip balm? Is this my water? Is that a coffee? I might get one. Is that hummus? Is that hummus? That's not okay. That is so not fair. That is so true. Try some. Does this taste funny to you? Smell this. So good, right? So good, right? Ooh, is this bacon? Put these chips away from me. I love wine. That poor dog needs water. I'm just like...
I mean, girls say all kinds of horrible stuff. They do.
Might
There's
I
just no way-
present to the court several exhibits from the Twitter account Stuff My KP Says.
No, you may not. Actually, that is...
Overruled. Quote, listen, ladyface, I'm the best you can do and you know it. And I'm willing to settle for you tonight.
I didn't say it with that cadence, but yeah, it was... I did say that to my
What
girlfriend.
about,
I did.
girl, you've got a big old butt, now let me bite it.
Yeah, again, that's a little out of context, but I was asking before doing.
Did you say it or not?
Yeah, and where I come from, that's just good manners. It's classy to get
or
permission.
You can keep yelling at me, just do it with my penis in your hand.
I did,
Yes, you did.
I absolutely did say that. But just, women are better at multitasking than men, so I figure take advantage of it. Mm-hmm. You can yap, 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 as long as you... Can I... I can't.
Bleep it.
It's fine.
And at number 2 is the return of one of our favorite series, Funny or Die's Drunk History.
Oh, I love it. If your holiday spirit is a little lacking, perhaps watching a wasted comedian recite The Night Before Christmas, maybe it'll help.
And if that doesn't work, don't worry. Jim Carrey and Ryan Gosling will definitely put some egg in your nog.
Ryan.
And out on the lawn, there rose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. I sprang from my bed. No, this is bad. This is really bad.
You're doing great.
More rapid than eagles, his course should they came. And he whistled and shouted and called them by name. On Dancer, on Prancer, on Shouter and Blinson, on maybe I may have already named all the guys. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to up, man. I'm trying to like do the.
You are doing
Yes!
So funny.
That's great. It is nice to see Jim Carrey in a funny video again. And I mean, like, funny as an amusing, not funny crazy.
Oh,
You know.
oh, like the one where he told kids not to get vaccinated?
No, not that one.
Oh,
there was
the one where he internet stalked Emma Stone?
And if I were a lot younger, I would marry you.
I forgot about that one until just now.
It's weird.
It's gross. I'm sorry, guys. He was great in Dumb and Dumber, right? Yeah. The Ace Ventura movies.
Yeah.
He was good too.
Yeah.
Even Eternal Sunshine. I'll give him that.
I
Truman
love
Show.
Eternal Sunshine.
Let's remember the good old Jim.
Still ahead. said, just in time for the holidays, it's a creepy cat video.
Oh, yeah.
Furries are gonna love our #1 ATM.
What's your spirit animal?
My spirit animal?
A blessed week, it truly has been, because in at #1 today, do you love cat videos?
Yes!
Yeah. I bet you won't love this one.
Something I really hate saying, but you were right, Kevin.
Aha! Thank
I did
you.
not like that video.
Thank you. They all come around. Yeah, creepy.
In fact,
Creepy.
after that last whatever that was, I'm in some serious need for some holiday spirit.
Oh, you need a little uplifting?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, we could probably decorate the AOTS holiday.
Christmas tree.
Sorry, Bill O'Reilly.
Christmas
and
tree.
Candace, yes.
Can we?
The Christmas tree. Let's decorate it, shall we? So we put out a call to our audience, and so many answered the call. Like 4 people sent us stuff.
Here's a mini fact. Spare is cute.
Oh, this is great.
From Chris M. from Haverton, Pennsylvania.
We got a knitted fact spare, and I don't know. Oh, here it is. The knitted Nyan cat. Bam! From Kathy. Thank you. That's lovely. That's sweet. That's really sweet. Oh, Cancer Cat's here, everybody. That's on the way. Oh, wow. Look at everybody's here.
Born is the King of
You know it can be hard? Life. The world is a big place and it's easy to get lost. People can be a little weird and sometimes you need to learn when to fend for yourself. So you're bound to have questions along the way. But don't worry, I have the answers. Welcome to Grace's Guide.
Happy holidays, mother. Getting gifts, awesome. Buying gifts, the worst, especially when it's for your coworker for Secret Santa. Don't worry, that's why I'm here. I'm gonna give you Grace's guide to Secret Santa shopping. Now let's start at my favorite place. We're at the S&P 99-cent store. Why are we here? Because everything's super cheap and you can get a ton of creative gifts. Stuff like hardwood clothespins. Oh, a training bra. Someone will need it. Who doesn't love teddy bears and balloons? The devil. 3 pounds of Epsom salt. Dreams really do come true. Now that I've shopped till I dropped, it's time to go home and take stock of who was naughty, who was nice, and who deserves to be poisoned. $16? What the? I'd also like some eyeshadow, please. Sure. Thank you. Ah! For under $40, we got all of these prizes. Let's see who gets what. Let's say your Secret Santa is Camille. She's the hot secretary that you want to bang. Here's what you get her. something fancy. Girls love jewelry. But also remind her that you want to put a baby in her. Maybe you've had the office slut, and now you have her for Secret Santa. Why not give her a gift that's got an extra special message on it? And it's in a place that she'll be sure to read it. Merry Christmas, Roxanne. Let's say you have Tid. It's not Ted, it's not Tad, his name's Tid. Why? Because he's the office weird. And it gets really lonely around the holidays. And sometimes people don't have a family to go home to. But now Tid does. For just $1, Tid can spend night after night with this fictitious family. Happy holidays, Tid. You deserve it. Don't look at me when I'm eating lunch anymore. Let's say you have your office nemesis. Step 1, cleaner. Step 2, happy holidays, you ass. This cleaner is only $1. Last but not least, let's say you end up with your boss. It's actually pretty easy. Just buy him some laxative. Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. He just his pants in the conference room. Well, there you have it, guys. Necessity can be the mother of invention. I don't know what the that means, but I saved so much money I was able to buy myself some trinkets. Happy holidays. What? Who did this? Mother Tid.
So there you have it. A little advice to help you get by. From your friend, Grace. You're welcome.
Huzzah! Thank you, Grace.
Thanks, Grace.
I wouldn't know what to spend my money on without her, to be honest.
I just buy an iMac.
Was that a transition?
Yeah.
Oh. Was this the iMac that you spied?
It
was
is.
just out of my periphery.
You know, even Santa Claus gets his advice from Holiday Gadgetron. Computer Week continues with the 27-inch iMac from Apple. This is the all-in-one that generally leads the pack as far as design and performance are concerned. It's very sleek.
Yeah, it is super sleek. The aluminum design is striking, to say the least. It's a 27-inch glossy screen. It's the biggest you can get with an all-in-one. The display has a good amount of tilt to it, which will help if you're worried about glare. The screen itself is bright, it's vibrant, it's got very good color reproduction, and there's an SD card slot next to the optical drive. So it really, I mean, it's an all-in-one. It's all there.
It is.
On the back side of it, you've got 4 USB ports, 1 FireWire 800 port, and 2, count them, 2 Thunderbolt ports.
Look at all
which
those.
is crazy because there aren't more than one
amazing.
peripheral that actually supports Thunderbolt out there, I think, now.
Well, with Thunderbolt as fast as it is, do you think Apple will ever adopt USB 3.0?
Look, Thunderbolt can handle 10 gigs a second each way. It's bidirectional. That's twice as fast as USB 3.0. So while, yes, currently there are more USB 3.0 peripherals out there, we are starting to see more Thunderbolt devices hitting the market. I think it's a great standard. LaCie makes an external hard drive that uses it. There's video capture devices that do. So I think it'll take off. It's just going to take a little while.
This ships with Lion, so if you don't have it already, you're going to have to get used to using the backwards scroller.
Oh no, something new! Freak out and yell about it on the internet! Backwards scrolling started with the
You
Lion.
yelled for like a minute.
What?
You yelled for like a
I
minute.
did. For 1 to 4 minutes in time, I yelled and passed out. And when I woke up, I realized I was being a giant baby about it. Backwards scrolling started with the Lion operating system. It's very frustrating at first. I get it. It's like scrolling on an iPhone. So you swipe down to scroll up. The idea is that it's basically they're training you for a touch screen interface. So, you know, if you're scrolling on an iPad, you want to grab the document. And if you're going to scroll down, you want to throw the document up. So it's going to scroll down. But traditionally, you would just scroll the wheel down. So yes, it seems backward at first. If you're just crazy attached to the old way of doing things, you can change it back. But
you can?
Yeah, but again, they're training you to get used to the future where this will be a touch screen and you can just tap things and throw
Can't
them
wait
around.
for
So
the
it's the right way to go. Just get over it, please. It's true. I'm sorry. It is. I hate Skyrim and backward scrolling. If the Magic Mouse isn't magical enough for you, you have the option of ordering it with the Magic Trackpad as well. So there's that.
Now this
Something
machine
else to
is
hate.
slim and powerful. The model we're testing was a quad-core i7 processor, so it can handle almost anything you throw at it.
Yeah, these machines can handle heavy workloads with the best of them. The processor in here, it's a 3.4 gigahertz i7. It's got a 1 gig graphics AMD Radeon processor. It'll let you play your precious Skyrim if you install Boot Camp. Gaming still hasn't quite arrived. It does come with 4 gigs of RAM, and Apple is traditionally stingy with RAM, but it's fine because their RAM is way overpriced. They'll charge you a couple $100 just to snap it in. This will handle up to 16 gigs, and it's got 4 RAM slots.
Nice.
The RAM is extra cheap online. It's easy to install, so get it configured with the minimum amount of RAM and spend the money elsewhere and save a couple $100.
Okay, the 27-inch iMac starts at $17.99, but if you want Santa to bring you the one we were using here, it'll set him back $2,300, which is the equivalent of 7,000 hours of elf labor. What are we rating it?
40,000 if they're Chinese elves. 5 out of 5, everybody. Not bad. The screen is gorgeous. The aluminum construction sets it apart from other manufacturers. There's plenty of power in here for anything you want to throw at it.
Oh, and guess what?
What?
Starting January 10th, AOTS will be bringing you 2 days of live coverage from the Consumer
Oh my
Electronics
God! That's a lot of hours. You might know it better as CES, or even better as a company-mandated reason to travel to the land of gambling and strippers. G4TV.com/CES. That's the interweb site that you should go to for details. You've traveled so far.
Still ahead. Want to use your iPad this winter without taking off your gloves?
Yes.
I know. Go hack yourself. We'll show you how, y'all.
That's insane. And later, I'll hang chairs, brah, with big wave surfer Garrett McNamara live in studio.
Can't wait to see
I
that.
hope he brought his beach honeys with him. Brah.
Brah.
Who writes tweets? You write tweets!
do.
And we sometimes read them poorly.
RFR Storm. Wait, or Candace spelled wrong.
Candace.
And Kevin spelled
How do you spell
wrong.
Kevin wrong?
Even old enough to know what the Gong Show is?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
They brought it back and it failed, but
We know what it is.
how do you spell Kevin wrong?
Oh, is it
Candace,
the
I
first time
get
someone
it.
spelled your name wrong?
No, and it's actually not.
Oh,
My
okay.
grandma spells it wrong all the time. Lizette, my Portuguese
Your grandma?
grandmother. She spells it like she says it. K-A-V-E-N. Kevin.
K-A-V-E-N?
K-A-V-E-N.
That's-
Kevin. I hope you bring the girl home. That's what she hates all my girlfriends. That's she really says that.
Oh, that's
It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Great.
She told my most recent girlfriend when she saw her for the second time, she said, "Oh, you look much better now. The last time I saw you, you were way too skinny." Which
She
is,
told your girlfriend
I'm sure
she got fat.
in her head a compliment, but yeah, she said that out loud. Also, the first time meeting her, gave her a hug and went like this.
Oh, to you?
So yeah, like gave her a hug and went in front of the whole family.
That's hysterical.
Pretty much. You know what? She's a spot-on judge of character. The top 3 of you on the Twitter wall right now are going to get this super holiday gift basket from Disney featuring, cut to still, forget it, the 15-disc box set of the Pirates of the Caribbean, 11 discs of Cars, it's a collector set as well, and the 8-disc Lion King gift set. Look at all of that. There's a lot of movies.
If you want to be a part of the show and end up on our Twitter wall, tweet us at AOTS or use the hashtag AOTS.
Why don't we learn
Don't
about
run off
things?
with it.
I'm not going to run off with it. I'm
think we
going to
should.
casually walk off and cross the
Sarah?
shot with it.
Hey! Hey, Kevin, really fast.
Yeah.
What would your grandma think of sup? And you've been spelling my name with an H for since you've known me, 2-3 years.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Yeah. Is that wrong?
Yes.
Yes. And I've told you that so many times and you still spell it with an H.
iPhone autocorrect all the time.
Start the beat.
All the news you need to know. Feed.
It's Tuesday, December 20th, and here are your top stories. You know what would really suck? If the Stop Online Piracy Act goes through. Yeah. But you know what's freaking awesome? What? That any blocked sites will be easily viewed with a browser add-on. The DSopa Firefox add-on easily circumvents the government's DNS blocking by automatically rerouting to the site's original IP address. This IP exploit is no secret, but DSOPA and other add-ons like it will make the government's sweeping effort to clamp down on alleged online pirates 100% ineffective. Your tax dollars hard at work, guys. Now, do you guys remember the guy who leaked the full unfinished cut of X-Men Origins Wolverine 2 years ago? Yeah. Well, he just got slapped with a 1-year jail sentence in a federal prison. The 49-year-old man from New York confessed to the offense of leaking the movie online a month before its theatrical release. 20th Century Fox was not at all amused and blames the early leak for millions of dollars in lost revenue.
No, it wasn't a crappy film.
Yeah, or here's a thought. Maybe your movie bombed because it sucked whale balls.
What?
Whale balls?
They're the biggest balls known to mammals.
That is true.
So
Much more eloquent way
that
of
was
putting
really
it.
offensive. And finally,
So offensive, Sarah.
I know. Are you guys surprised that I knew that interesting fact?
Yeah.
How did you know?
They told me before the show.
That's not something I saw on planet Earth, just a whale dragging his giant whale testicles through the ocean. I never saw that. They don't dangle like truck nuts. It'd be way cooler
I've
if they
never seen
did.
balls on a whale. It's so weird to me. I don't understand.
Yeah, well, you
it.
haven't done SeaWorld right then.
Gross. And finally, the government is asking an enterprising individual to shut down his one-stop sperm shop. 5 years ago, a California man set up a website where he started to offer vials of his seed for free to any woman in need of a few good swimmers. His charitable service has already resulted in 14 children with more on the way. But now the FDA insists he stop his spunky free-for-all. Turns out, informal sperm donation is a federal offense that could lead to 1 year in prison and a $100,000 fine.
Oh my God.
I just want to hear about the other recorded cases of informal sperm donation. You know?
Why does anyone care?
I don't know.
Because you got to seal a donation with a handshake and cab fare. It's got to be very formal.
Is that how you do it, Kev?
Sometimes.
You're horrible.
Okay, that's stupid.
Oh, okay.
I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed. Now let's go over to Kevin and Candice.
Thanks, Sarah. I like that an informal sperm donation can get you into prison, where you're going to be the
stupid.
recipient of informal sperm donations. Ironic.
Time for some holiday hacks.
Should we get jolly?
We should.
Okay.
Tired of taking off your gloves every time you need to use an iPhone? Don't feel like breaking your back to water the family Christmas tree? Worry no more. Santa's here with a bag full of great ways to hack these holiday headaches. Don't waste any money on specially designed touchscreen gloves or resort to cutting off the fingers on your favorite pair. The folks at Craft Zine have a quick and easy way of making any gloves touchscreen friendly. First, hop on Adafruit.com and order a small spool of conductive thread. Then grab your favorite pair of gloves, some scissors, and a sewing needle. Find the spot on the index finger and thumb where it touches the screen, and thread a series of tight lines to create a tiny conductive surface. Finally, repeat the process so you end up with a small patch on the tip of the finger. Voila! Your glove now works with any touchscreen device, all for the price of a gallon of eggnog. Now about that Christmas tree. No one likes having to duck underneath that giant pine to give it some water. So forget all that by building this simple self-watering system. First, grab a 5-gallon bucket and a box with a lid that's big enough to house the bucket. Buy a few feet of plastic tubing with a small diameter, like 3/8 of an inch, and find 2 brass compression couplings that match the tube's diameter. Wrap the box like a present, place the bucket inside, and put it near the tree's base. Then take the plastic tubing and affix the couplings on both ends so they don't fall off. Next, fill the Christmas tree's water reservoir halfway and fill the bucket to a level that's no higher than that. Fully submerge the tubing assembly in the bucket so it fills up with water, and plug both ends of the tubing with a finger. Take one end and stick it into the tree's reservoir as deep as it'll go, then release your finger. And now you've got a working siphon that'll take water from the bucket as needed. Throw the wrapped lid on the box, slap on a bow, and that's it! A stealthy self-watering system that looks just like another present under the tree. Total cost? Around $10. So there you have it. Use your mittens with any touchscreen and keep that tree alive with minimal effort. Now just worry about buying your family their presents. Which reminds me...
Everything needs to be rated, even new movie releases. That's why we have DVD Tuesday. Welcome back, film expert Devin Faraci. I love your name.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, what's up first?
Well, first we've got Colombiana.
Colombiana.
I said it very Italian right there, but I think it's actually South American. Yeah.
Now, Zoe Saldana was so hot in this film and such a major ass kicker.
Right.
What'd you think?
I think I've seen this movie about 9 times already. Luc Besson just keeps making this kind of a movie, so it's sort of like
with her.
Well, it's a different hot babe this time, but it's
Yeah.
sort of like his endless sequels to The Professional. So for me, it's a big pass.
Oh, it's a pass?
Yeah.
Oh, for me it would have been definite rentage, but
I would just say just watch The Professional again. Right? I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Okay. What's our next DVD?
Well, that would be Warrior, the MMA movie starring Joel Edgerton and Tom Hardy's lips.
Okay, now I'm not a huge MMA fan. I did have to cover my eyes for a little bit of the fighting because it makes me queasy, but I loved the film.
Yeah,
I thought it was great.
It's a really good movie. I like Warrior because, let's say you wanted to watch all of the Rocky films but didn't have the time. They put every single bit into this one movie, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, the thing that was weird about it is because it's an MMA movie, it's a lot more brutal than your average fighting movie. So you're usually you're like want Rocky to knock the guy out. In this movie, you're really rooting on Joel Edgerton to break a man's arm.
Yeah,
it's like
that
really.
was hard
It's
to
sort of
watch.
hardcore. Yeah, I'm not an MMA guy either, so
Yeah.
I found it interesting. I found that it was interesting to see like the douchebags who run MMA, like the guy with the big hair and stuff. I'm assuming you guys know what I'm talking about. It was kind of fascinating.
I don't know what you're talking about. So Devin, what's the bottom line?
I think that this one is definitely a buy if you're an MMA fan because the Blu-ray is full of all these MMA special features that I think are going to really appeal to that fan
Even
base.
if you're not.
Oh, rent the hell out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's
rent the
a
hell
really.
out of it, y'all.
Oh, rent that. Yeah.
All right, what else do we have to check out?
Final Destination 5.
Final Destination. I don't understand why they're still making these films.
Because they haven't run out of ways to destroy human beings in really entertaining fashions yet. And that's exactly why. Because you go to these movies to watch people just get wrecked, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, God, and the eyeball scene.
Oh, I know.
The laser. Oh, God.
Look, I'm smiling ear to ear. It's so great. This one I think is, this is my favorite since the second one. I think it's the silliest, the biggest. It's got the most splattery, fun kills. Yeah, 100%.
See, I've only seen like maybe 2 of them, but I feel like they're all the same.
They're
just different ways to die.
That's like saying that you've ridden one roller coaster and now you're done riding all the rest of them. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of fun.
Sure,
And
I
this,
haven't seen them all. So.
the thing is, this is a rent though because Final Destination 5 was a big 3D movie, and this is a 2D disc, and there's like no real special features. So I feel like wait for the really good version that's going to come.
All right. Okay. We've got time for a quick pick.
Okay. Oh, it's
right
this.
out of the pocket.
It's this movie, Carnival Magic, directed by Al Adamson, who is best known for films like Naughty Stewardesses and Satan's Sadists. He decided to make a children's film, and he didn't do a really good job of it, but it's kind of an amazing movie. It's about a circus with a talking monkey. The monkey appears to have been just rescued off of chimp death row. He's patchy, he's sick, he's sad. It's kind of delightful.
Is it horrible?
It's full of alcoholism, wife beating, and sex, and it's a children's movie. Al Adamson directed 2 more movies, retired, became a real estate guy, got really rich, decided to put a jacuzzi in his house. The contractor put in the jacuzzi and murdered him and buried him in the jacuzzi. Yeah, so you should definitely, this is a really awesome movie with an unbelievable story behind it. But the movie's like actually really amazing as well. It's totally nuts. Hey, you're welcome. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. Now over to Kevin.
Happy holidays to you too, good sir. Listen, when I'm not doing something else, I'm watching Bomb Patrol Afghanistan.
That's right.
You see that vehicle? Doesn't look like anybody's in it. That's very suspicious, though. What was that? Behind us. That's an IED. No, they're shooting at us. Where at? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
Light the motherfuckers up.
Second mortar. I don't know where they're coming from.
Started a war.
Don't miss the action tonight at 10 p.m.
For more content, go to facebook.com/Bomb Patrol and like the show page. You ever done that, Candace? You ever liked a page?
No, but I'm going to now.
I don't believe you.
I am. Stay tuned. Legendary surfer Garrett McNamara joins us live in studio right after this.
Yeah. You know, there are a lot of things on my bucket list. Riding a 90-foot wave is something I'll do after I accomplish all of them. It's real. Please welcome Garrett McNamara, everybody. So,
thank you.
We're watching that clip there, and there's another angle of it, which is just astonishing. And what is through your head at that point? Are you, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, or are you absolutely calm and totally in control of the moment?
I was just focusing on the moment, and usually I surf with my heart and just kind of feel my way. This wave was so massive, and there's so many chops coming
You must
up
have
the
crapped
face.
your heart right out the moment you started, right?
Pretty much, you know, to tell you the truth, I had to do a number 2 right before that wave.
I bet.
And I'm not joking.
Well, okay, so let's talk about the prep that goes into surfing something like this. Obviously, you want to evacuate, all systems go. But how do you even find a wave like this?
You know, we search the internet all year long looking for giant low pressures and looking for places where the shore will receive them well.
Mm-hmm.
And this particular wave, somebody emailed me from the little fishing village in Nazaré, Portugal. And he's like, hey, you got to come see if my wave is rideable. And I'm like, okay, well, what's it like? And he sends me this picture. I was like,
just random dude finds you online, emails you.
Out of nowhere.
And you trust it, too.
Well, you got to go with your gut, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, it worked out for you. I was just expecting to sell me herbal Viagra or something. Like, it's just going to, I'm going to get all the way out there, and he's going to try to interest me in a timeshare or freeing up his grandfather's millions.
That did happen on the trip. Some other guy lured us to Amsterdam and tried to sell us
Lured
some
you to Amsterdam?
serious. No, I'm not even joking.
You got to come surf some of the waves in the red light district.
The Netherlands,
yeah,
right next to, you know, and yeah, it was a bad trip.
Well, this one was an incredible one. What sort of prep work goes into? Because look, is riding a big wave the same as riding a regular wave? It's just the stakes are higher, or does it require specific, breathing exercises or training techniques?
It's a lot of preparation.
Mm-hmm.
You have your driver, you have your rescue guy, and then you have to be ready physically, mentally, and spiritually before you go into something like that.
Right. I mean, when you say so you have your driver, that's because someone has to take a powered jet and get you out onto the actual wave itself.
They actually tow you into the wave.
Right.
And the jet ski goes about 50, 60 miles an hour and turns out, and then you fly down the wave. So just that alone is like...
What's the next level? Is it chug a Red Bull and then they shoot you out of a cannon directly into the ocean, or what's it going to be?
We'll try and jump out some helicopters and land on the wave.
Yeah,
and
now we're talking.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe turn into a video game. We can all play it.
You're inventing or have invented a wave jet surfboard?
I'm working with a group of guys, and it's called Wave Jet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a jet-powered surfboard that we don't need a jet ski. And the main thing that I'm utilizing them for is, 1, riding giant waves without a ski, but 2, we take autistic children surfing all summer all around the United States. And at the end of this whole tour, you're getting really tired.
Sure.
And it's hard to paddle out with these you see the big kids coming, you're like, oh, next guy, you take them.
Right,
Now when we see the big kid coming, we're like, yeah, bring him to me, I got the jet board.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Well, when is that? Is that going to come out anytime soon? Are we going to get to see some footage of that?
Yeah. There's actually footage from our trip. I rode a giant wave in Portugal on it. And then we have taken some autistic kids out on wavejet.com. There's a bunch of things there that you could actually check out.
I love it. We'll check it out. I love that you've developed a technology to get you into places that are murderous. Then you're just like, oh, we're not supposed to be out there? Yeah, let's strap a jet to a board. We'll get out there just
We'll
fine.
get there somehow.
I love it. I love it. I love the tenacity, and the footage is amazing. Congrats on it, good sir.
Thank you.
Garrett McNamara, everybody. Pleasure to meet you, man. Thanks for sharing your story.
You have to come to Portugal and we'll tell you into one.
Yes! They got me in Portugal. Then we'll go to Amsterdam.
When the
We'll make the
bucket
same
list is
mistake.
done.
Exactly. Garrett McNamara, everybody. You guys can check out surf videos at garrettmcnamara.com. Still ahead, we have a two-wheeled epic fail. It's a very different type of video. Stick around for that.
Like a cliff that we're coming up on?
What? No, that's just a view out over the ocean.
It was definitely a cliff!
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. Comedian Jimmy Pardo stops by to live up to his podcast's name, Never Not Funny. Then we explore cult films from Asia, including 13 Assassins, True Legend, and the blood-curdling horror movie I Saw the Devil. And the Gadget Prawn Holiday Gift Guide continues when we review the new HP TouchSmart PC. See it tomorrow.
It's time for today's epic fail.
Yes. This gentleman wanted to grind a rail. He ended up grinding something else. The rail doesn't even give the slightest inch. It's just so unforgiving. And he slid like a foot on his fun bags. That's gotta be.
I think they're called dun bags now.
Candace Bailey 5.
That's right.
Let's check in one last time with our favorite communications technology, the Twitter wall.
Yeah. Go for it.
Zumeric says, I saw Candace Bailey 5 booty jiggle in her 5 out of 5 dance today. Can I get a slow-mo replay?
Well, it's always different, so I don't know what it was.
Give him the regular speed. Give him a little regular. Yep. Grind that coffee. Do the washing machine, Salinas. Now slow it down. Now slow it down. Now regular speed. Speed it up. Double speed. Double time. Slow it. Yeah, mama. That's pretty incredible. That's some dumper step. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Is that pageant dance?
I'm just waving.
Wave?
Thank you.
She did it. Hey, thanks to Garrett McNamara for being here today. Also thanks to Devin Faraci, Grace Helbig, Sarah Underwood, and Candace Fancy Pants Bailey.
And Kevin
Oh my God.
Stick around, Tom starts right now. Good night.
Are you okay? It sounded like you popped a vein or something. Yeah, get it going. With the washing machine, Candace.